We're live! We're live! Hooray! Alright, pull this up. Like, move it right there so they can see the chat window. And continue in the world. Hello! We're not in Minecraft this week because I've realized I need to start doing some more planning and stuff because I think I bit off more than I can chew with the next project that I'm starting to do. Hooray. Anyways, I can continue with stuff in Factorio just fine. Just fine. Anyways, how's everyone doing? This is where I'm at. Right, okay. Ooh, okay, so, where is the personal laser defense? That's discharge. Here's personal laser defense. Oh gosh, it uses processing units? Okay. Okay, I need laser turrets, which means I need a lot of batteries. Okay. I have 76. I also just had a thought. Maybe I should make 2 personal batteries. That's just that it requires a ton of steel. Should I use solar panels or should I bother trying to make the portable fusion reactors? Maybe I should make the portable fusion reactors for this one. Or, well, portable fusion reactor, the one. All right. Personal laser defense. Where's the personal battery? Yaddy, yaddy, yaddy. I made at least one at this point, haven't I? Oh, no, I haven't. It's slowed down by the laser turrets. Oh, it's because these take 20 seconds to craft. Oh. Anyways, I want to play with lasers and Spidertron a little bit first. Because I have some stuff that I need to clear out a little bit, you know? Like, up around here, maybe. Or, like, right there. There is probably where I really need to go. Maybe down here. Just for security's sake. Anyways, the big thing that I'm focusing on right now is finishing up the rocket parts that I need to make. So I have the low density structures and the rocket fuel being done. I need rocket control units, and then I also need to be able to make the satellites. And those take all of the things except for the rocket control units, but they also use the processing units that the rocket control units themselves need. So, you know, I need to actually overbuild just a little bit of additional stuff to make rocket fuel and low density structures and processing units, and then also add in solar panels, accumulators, and radar. How fun. That's actually a lot of stuff, though. Like, that's a lot of stuff. So, how many? Oh god, I completely forgot the fucking ratios that I've made up for myself. Oh no. That was for coal liquefaction. I thought I wrote something down, but I guess not. That was just for heavy oil. Sometimes I write things down that are really weird and complicated. Those are only the really weird and complicated things, instead of anything else that actually could really be useful, but no, of course not. Whatever. Okay, Spidertron. Take that, and take that. So only... Wait a minute. Did I make discharge defenses instead of personal laser defenses? Oh, for fuck's sake. I guess that's a last-ditch effort. But really what I need are the personal laser defenses. Ah, oh, good God. Okay. I need quite a bit of steel for this. I need to improve my steel manufacturing. Oh, I need more batteries now. Okay. One more of these. Oh. If I need more green circuits, I'll just suck up the green circuits. I have a good bit of excess of these. Do I want to add a personal laser defense to myself? I won't bother, because if I'm just walking around on my own, I don't want to actually aggravate the aliens. So, yeah, that'll be good. Anyways, how's everyone's week doing? Mine's been okay. Week's been pretty meh. I haven't really played any Factorio this week, which is somewhat surprising because of how much I have, within the past handful of weeks, done the more science packs game that I was playing, which is kind of weird, but weird for me anyways. But yeah. So pretty soon I could just head on out, I guess. There we go. I just realized how weird the movement of the quote-unquote head is at times. Anyways. Spidertron remote. Here we go. Alright, so what I want to clear out... I've actually kind of forgotten where I was planning to clear things out. In specifics, because I know I needed more oil. Or was it that I needed more oil? No, I've gotten oil. What was I looking at that I needed more of? Was it just the fact that I needed... It's not the fact that I needed more space. Was it just the fact that I wanted to just, like, get more resources? Because I don't think that's the case. Was it that I needed more coal? Maybe, but in that case, I mean, I guess the one that I actually have marked is right there. Okay. Right. It was that I wanted to get more coal. Or was it? I had thought that I needed to clear out biters, but now I'm completely confused because I thought I had a plan for something, and then I totally might have changed it at the end of last stream. I've completely forgotten. Of course I have. Great. Okay, so, what I remember for this is I need to make a whole new batch of circuits. Ooh. Actually, I might just want to make outposts for all the basic resources I need for these, so that I can have a completely separate input of them. Good God, that's going to actually be kind of irritating. I know I'm going to need it. I'm really going to need it because I think I've already... Have I already maxed this out? In terms of what I can get out of these? I'm fairly certain. Yeah. Yeah, I have. And I need more iron for steel, so like... Next best suitable iron node would either be this one, 12 million, or this one for 18 million. This one's over by even more oil. It's really far away though. How about I go for this one? I'll completely skip that copper. I don't think 7 million copper is worth it. Right, so. And what copper node should I go for? That's an 8.4 million copper. That's a 15 million copper. All right, well, if I really want to go for a complete outposting setup, maybe I go for iron and copper that are beside each other with oil. That could work. This will make a whole bunch of new circuits for me. All right, the circuit project will be over there. 10 million iron. Oh, cancel. I thought I could just use my mouse to move across the map, or to move the map. What's the word for where I'm looking on the map? The view on the map, whatever. I should really add exosuit legs. Okay, I should also remind myself, I continue to forget what the controls are for targeting biters. Crafting, inventory, quick bar, tools, panels, miscellaneous, mods. Okay, that's not it. Shoot enemy is spacebar. All right, that was quick and easy. I will switch over to 4 for this one. Just for the hell of it, I'm gonna get rid of these small biters' nests. Mm-hmm. All right. I'll just clear out the local area a little bit. Hooray. I feel like it's faster when it's automatically moving. I don't know if that's actually true, but... The power of my research has really boosted lasers. Are there any left? No. The copper is mine. Are both of these bits of oil. Although I'll probably just stick to mostly using this one, but it's nice to have multiple. Do I want to flaunt my vanity just a little bit and try to take out that too? Oh my god, there's also this. I should probably get rid of that one. I'm going to, really quick, repair my Spidertron. I didn't add any personal shield defense into there. I do have one energy shield Mark II. Are there other energy shields that I could get for it? I can make another energy shield Mark II. And 5 more energy shields. Not right click, left click. So I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shields worth of stuff. Upgraded armor. Power armor. Right, this stuff. This unlocks unlimited power, or more unlimited power. Impenetrable energy shields, personal laser defense Mark II, exoskeleton Mark II, night vision, and batteries. For when fusion isn't enough for one moment. Yep. That stuff's insane. Breaking force 6 and 7. Yeah, that's a vanilla one. Worker robot battery 8. 9. 10. Why not? Anything else that doesn't require space science? that I really want. I think I've basically researched all of the oh, energy weapons damage. Okay. I guess I didn't have all that researched. I had most of it researched. Why not get it all done? And how about projectile shooting speed? Just increase it. And then like braking force 6 and 7. Yeah. That'll keep everything researching. Uh-oh. Oh no, Spidertron. Spidertron moves about as fast as I do. That's actually pretty good. No wonder Spidertron feels so slow at times, though. I also absolutely did not put in the energy shielding. Oh my god. This single bit of energy shielding is actually not very powerful. My goodness, there are so many biter corpses. Okay, is anything left alive now? The answer is no. I don't know if I've ever had something... Well, actually, never mind. I was about to say, I don't know if I've ever had something fully go that... to be that damaged that I needed to have... Or that the sound started to replay with the drill repair pack sound. But no, I have, when I was repairing tanks at various points way back in the past. But now Spidertron is my new tank. I definitely need better batteries, so I'll have 4 of those get made. Make me another energy shield. A basic one. Why not? Yeah, this will be my combat one. Or combat Spidertron. This will allow me to do quite a bit with, you know, my advancement throughout the world. I do have, of course, my plane, which is actually pretty bad at aerial assault. Like, it's only really good against small biter bases, or if I'm really careful at with doing wide arcs, but the thing is, I'm not really able to do that all that well, because of the mod, the aligned vehicles mod. That makes it so. There it goes. Okay. Alright, so I want to use those two, not these two. This is less iron, but it has more copper, and I need a lot of copper. Alright, so time to get another big biter base. With better energy shields. Serpentine! Serpentine! Or would it be Spider-tine? Alright, is that it? There we go. Hooray! Okay, so now that I've done a fair bit of stuff with my Spidertron, destruction with the Spidertron, that is, I think it's prime time that I start actually building up the area. So, bye-bye cliffs. I have a few more to get really quick. Boom. Where did I put the deconstruct? Oh, did I ever make a deconstructor planner in this world that was specifically for like trees and stuff? I don't know if I did. Right then, I'm also gonna get rid of the grenade. I can also get rid of gun turrets. I can move those to another one at some point. Deconstruction planner, and I will filter this. It'll have to include every single tree. And every single type of rock. It's actually kind of slow to pick all these out. Oh my goodness, there are so many. I'll include cliffs. Alright, now I have a filtered deconstruction planner that is specifically for trees and rocks and junk. Alright, I'll let my construction nanobots do their thing. I also just remembered, of course, I can have my termite bots do the thing with trees, but whatever. Alrighty. So, the style of what I think I'm gonna do here is a remote outpost. Everything over here is just going to be, like, self-contained. I'll probably have to expand things at some point, but basically this will just be supplemental blue circuits and red circuits. And then also maybe steel will be made with the iron node that is by the water on the other side. Like right there with this iron. I might want to get another iron node though. This one seems tempting. It's pretty far, but it's 36 million and that'll last a really long time. But then going for only 10 million might be okay because... Overall, though, that'll only be 2 million steel. Altogether, that's not as much as it sounds. But if it means that I just have the area, like, sectioned off there, and then I have more iron going to there by train, that's fine. If that's just, like, my steel factory area, whatever. Or, like, temporary steel factory, anyway. Alright. Termites, do your work. Ah. Them doing all their work showed that there was a little path up there for me. Nice. I also just realized, I think the range on these now is a circle instead of a square. I don't know if that's a recent or less recent change. But it's a welcome one nonetheless. If you throw enough nanobots at the cliffs, they'll destroy themselves. Or they'll destroy it, you know, using cliff explosives, but still. Lots and lots of trees destroyed. I love it. Okay, so. What I can do is, first of all, move my Spidertron. Second of all, that lined up really nicely. Set up all the mining drills. Do 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 do. Yeah, I'll get rid of that one. Ooh. I just noticed like the gravelly metallic sound that I make when I walk over the ore patch. Ooh. I really like the sound design in this game a lot of the time. It's actually improved like dramatically over the course of the years. It's so good. So good, so good. Yeah, that'll be fine. Now I forget exactly how many miners fill up a blue belt. Or a white, not white, yellow belt. A plain belt, a basic belt. You know, ya basic. Oh right, belt immunity equipment. Yes, yes. Right, to no longer have to fear belts. Okay, so the speed at which miners extract resources is 0.5 per second. And the bonuses, what is current mining productivity? Plus 30%. So approximately, if it would be 3 out of every 10 mining operations gives you an additional piece of ore. I think that's entirely free as well. Like, you don't have to do anything to get it. So that's it. Mining productivity is really, really overpowered, honestly. But you only get so much before you start getting into infinite research. Like, at this point in time, my mining productivity is already capped until I get the space science, and at that point it is going to exponentially increase in price. Like, this is only mining productivity 4. It's already 2,500 space science packs. You get plus 10%, admittedly, but still, that's not a ton. But yeah, increased yield. You get bonus stuff for free. So the amount I actually get extra is kind of negligible, but it's still okay. It's 0.5 ore per second for every single miner. And now a yellow belt can do 15 items per second, so 30 miners. Right. And it's a little bit less than 30, so let's say 28 per belt. Blueprint. This is 26. So these can safely be combined. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Doop doop doop. Okay, 7.3. And what to do with balancing these? Okay, so this row has 24, or column. This column has 30, this one has 32. That's already a little bit more than it's necessarily going to be able to fit on a belt. I said 28, so wasn't it like 24 for these? No, 26. Ooh. This column was the one with 24, right. Actually, that means that all this could go through there. Yeah. This one's 30, but that's okay. This one's 30, that's fine. This is... oh, because that's counting that entire section as well. This one's only 20, but that's fine. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So hypothetically, if I wanted to, I could merge this into, I think we're gonna do a 6 to 5. Would that make sense? A 6 to 5? Let's see if there's 6 to 5 in the yellow balancer. 6 to 5. Obviously, this is going to be a little bit weird of a balancing situation, but yeah, or is that necessarily going to be the best choice? I know this isn't going to be exactly 6 yellow belts. It's going to be a tad less. How about add that to that? How many does that make that one? That's 20. Now it's 26. This is just 24. That's fine. This many miners and all their productivity. I think I should be able to do a 6 to 6. And it won't be too terribly inefficient. So yeah. Nope, that one was too low. My pickaxe and stuff works so fast. I love it. By the way, I'm double checking. Yeah, everything is on public. Nobody's popped in. Usually by now at least someone does. I would hope someone does anyway. Maybe my whole spiel that I continue to have about sometimes YouTube recommendations working, or not YouTube recommendations, YouTube notifications working is absolutely wrong in most people's case, but I mean, I guess that mostly just applies to the bell with videos for me. Sometimes when someone goes live, it's the fact that it doesn't show up when it's like a pre-planned or like someone's already set up the stream. It's only when it's, you know, live, but whatever. Maybe people didn't want to see Factorio or Minecraft again. Who knows? The confusing part is the back and forth and how it's a little bit in flux. I should probably post more on the discussions tab. Anyways. I'm going to put these as red belts because that should be fine. Of course. I have plenty of electric pole Mark IIs though, and I do believe these are equivalent in basically every way except for their cost to the medium electric poles, so. Their wires don't reach quite as far, but in terms of their coverage area, they're perfect for this. Let's double check. Is the grid covering the entire ore patch? Yes, I do believe so. All right, perfect. Now, I'm just gonna need some big electric poles to hook up everything down here. Because, well, if this is making a bunch of iron for circuits, that's 3 lines of iron. So, we'll see exactly how many green circuits I can get out of that. if it's 3 red belts compressed with iron, that's a little optimistic, but that'll be, I think, double what my Super Circuit Maker can currently do, because the Super Circuit Maker right now takes in 2 belts of iron, correct. So that's 1.5 times what my Super Circuit Maker can do in terms of green circuit output. Of course, I'm pretty good on green circuits, so I don't think I'm actually going to hook anything up to the greens. I'm not going to keep any of the green circuits. I'm going to route half of them into reds, and then the rest will all... Well, will it be half? Primarily, I need to focus on making reds and blues, of course. So the amount of reds that I make, how about I do 1 belt's worth for making reds to export, and then the other 2 will be divided amongst making reds for blue and then the blue circuits themselves. So, these require a shit ton. These don't require as much, which is really good. These only require 2 per. These require 20. Oh boy. 24 altogether. Yikes. So, technically that means that I will have 6 left over per line per second, assuming everything stays compressed and everything, but that's all hypotheticals. Although I have to remember and keep in mind that I'm playing with 0.75 with crafting, unless I want to go for like really stupidly expensive stuff and go at 1.25. But for the most part, I want to save my assembly machine 3 stuff for other stuff, so I think I'm actually going to do just 0.75, cut my losses and just build bigger with more assembly machine 3s, because these are expensive and they consume a lot of power, admittedly. Like, these consume 388 kilowatts of power as opposed to 155. Like, these consume a shitload for not a huge increase in speed. So, yeah, I'll cut my losses and just do the 0.75, which does actually mean that it can do even more, technically. So a red belt can do 30 items per second. So of course what I can wind up doing, is this is, I think, going to be, well, these have a 10-second crafting time, 2 per second for each. Okay, that's actually interesting. Each of these require 2 per second on their own, not including for the reds. Including for the reds, that's an added 4? Really? No. Wait. That's 1/5 times 4? Yeah, so 2 4/5 per second? Ugh. Okay, yeah, that's actually really awful. So multiply that by 5, and that becomes 14 a second? Yeah, that's 14 per second. No. Is that 14 for every 5 seconds? Yeah, because I only multiplied that by 5 in my head. So that's 28. Wait. Am I getting that right? The ratio is 28 every 10 seconds? No. Right? No. Where am I getting this in my head? I think I'm doing that absolutely wrong. Okay, hold on. Fucking hell. This is why in the past I have used Factorio calculators, but right now I'm trying not to. I'm trying not to because I want to do the ratios in my head and be familiar with them. But it's hard to do the mental maths and get everything right. Haven't I already basically done this, though, with the previous Super Circuit Maker? But I did kind of prove that it wasn't fast enough. Well, I mean, it almost is. Almost. It's partially the fact that the copper is getting eaten up too quick. So, there is that. Like, if the copper was fully functioning as it should be able to, that'd be good. Also, this belt isn't seeming to be able to get fully compressed like it should be able to. I mean, inserters are actually pretty good at compression, but It used to be that you had to split lines at certain points, but now inserters are a lot smarter about compressing belts and sliding things in for the sake of compression without causing problems. So there is that. More or less, everything seems to be able to work. This only has short idle times. Like it's this one or this one that sometimes has a short idle period. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 machines, which adds up in my head to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16 machines. And those 60 machines aren't always on, but I would hypothetically fix that. So in terms of eating everything up on the belts, this is pretty close to what I can get, or hope to get out of it. I guess. For a single red belt of iron. And I don't know if the copper belts are actually fully enough. I might need 3 yellow belts worth of copper to be able to... No, is that right? 3 yellow belts worth of copper to be able to fully sustain this? Like, this doesn't seem to be crafting at the moment. This is continuously crafting. This is not. There are periods of dry spell with this. These barely get any usage. So, I mean, I guess it's about 5 machines worth that aren't getting anything. 5 of the copper cable machines that aren't getting any use. And I don't think it's because of throughput issues or anything like that. At least it better not be. That would be really bizarre. In this game, to have throughput issues? That's something that Shapes.io has a problem with, but, I mean, the Factorio devs have literally been working on this game for years, and I don't think they would ship the game with throughput issues on the belts. No, I think it's just the fact that I'm only able to support so many machines. And I mean, clearly, this... This iron belt is barely getting used by comparison. Like, seriously, look at how fast it's going most of the time, though. Most of the time, I guess. It's not quite completely continuously. You do need quite a bit of copper in order to be able to do things. You do need, I think, 1.5 copper per one of these. Yeah, you do. So the fact that I actually have the belts currently with like a 1-to-1 ratio is absolutely not how it should be done. No wonder everything's kind of borked. This might even be more than a red belt's worth of not copper, green circuits in that case. Huh. This is 16 times 2 times 0.75. Well, okay, maybe all these gaps really are reminiscent of the fact that this is definitely not a compressed belt. But it would be pretty close. It would be 24 items per second, hypothetically, if it was working at full swing, with everything functioning correctly. So yeah, okay. All right, so what does that mean for throughput for me? I'll figure out how many reds that this can make later. For these, the amount of blues I can get out. If I have 16 machines, hypothetically they should be able to use more or less one full red belt of iron. Now, what little excess I would have in terms of iron usage would be made, or iron usage for green circuits could be made into green circuits for the reds. Okay, if I'm doing 60 items per second of iron, that means that I can make 60 circuits per second with that. Of course, that's assuming I'm able to get enough copper. I just realized I might not be able to get enough copper for that. Excuse me. Oh no. I might need to get another copper patch in order to be able to just get the throughput for that. Oh no. That's actually a pretty far distance to try and do belts. I don't think I'm gonna do belts if that's the case. I'll just do a short train loop like this. It'll be even shorter than that, admittedly, but still. Yeah, and I don't think I'm gonna bother with that oil. That's probably just gonna be built right on top of. Anyways, so I'll need 90 copper per second expressly for the blues if I'm trying to use full throughput for this. Now, I don't think I'll actually wind up using that, but it's good to have it. All right. I'm gonna need to turn on the light in this room because my office is getting dark. No, it gets dark too soon. It's just getting dark sooner and sooner in the year again. You know, one would think you would get used to it after 21 years, or, well, 20 previous years worth of it. This will be my 21st winter, you know. 21 in all. I was born in summer, but I cannot stand the heat. But I also really hate extreme cold to an extent. Like, sure, I can actually tolerate it pretty well. But, yeah. There are problems with basically any climate for me. Anything that is too temperate will always be pollen haven, and that is awful for me. Like, just, it has to have a winter for me to be able to have a reprieve. But then also, I just hate the runny nose of winter, but still, Anyways, what I need to figure out, again, is it was 2 4/5 per second per machine, correct? Yes. That's at a 1 speed. Now, in actuality, instead of it being 2.8, that's 4/5 in fraction in decimal form, it's actually times 0.75. Oh, that is not 0.75. That was 75. That is 210. That is not what I'm looking for. 2.8 times 0.75 is 2.1. Okay. 2.1 circuits per second per machine. Now, if I multiply that by 10, let's say, that's 21. Yeah, multiply it by 10 to get 1 per second. That's not 1 per second. That is 1. Well, that's the one at the theoretical second instead of the 0.75. That's 21 circuits per second used. So, and that includes the reds. So that's actually pretty good. What I can get out of 230 per second belts, which is 60 per second, what I can get out of that is actually quite a bit. That'd be almost 3 times 3 per second in hypothetical. In reality, 3 times 0.75, it would be 2.25 per second output in reality. But the 3 hypothetical kind of stands, kind of. Once you reach this, anything above a few per second, though, you start really running into, oh no, it's actually not running at the exact speed that it really technically should be, because there is no crafting machine that runs at one craft per second. It's 0.75 and then it goes to 1.25. I mean, it starts at 0.5, 0.75, and then 1.25 for crafting speed. And just like, it actually starts to get kind of absurd taking all those ratios and stuff into account. What should I do? Nuclear powered steel drill. I do not need that much mining speed. Give me more movement speed, I guess. That sounds good with me. How about some advanced heat pipes? Research the atomic bomb. And worker robot battery. Upgraded armor. Like, I'm really starting to run out of researches at this point. But yeah. Okay, so all that math aside, well, actually I can't put it aside because that's actually going to dictate exactly what I'm going to do. So, for the 3 per second hypothetical, it's 2.25 really, I will do 30 machines. That will not fully be fed by these 2 lines worth, so I will have to do a little bit of leeching off of the reds that come off of here to be able to feed the blues. So how about I write that down? Get a fresh one of these and my mechanical pencil. All right. 2.25. I will make a little circuit shape and write B on it per second. I will figure out the oil in a moment. That'll actually be really easy. I think I only need one machine for that. I think I'll only need one machine for that, because it actually will output plenty. And if not one, then two, because it outputs, again, plenty. So, I think anyway. So 2.25 per second. 2 times, I'll make a little belt-like shape with an R on it for red, equals, not equals, of iron equals 60 per second. One assembler needs 2.1 that's expressly iron, not the just green circuits, because it needs 2 per second, not 2.1. Needs 2.1. I'll make a sort of plate, and I for iron per second. End quotes. 1 blue per second. 0.75. Equals 21 I a second. Okay, so my mechanical pencil has an eraser cap, but I put it back on because I didn't want it to roll away. I really need to have like a good place for my eraser cap, because there's nowhere to put it besides holding it, or like setting it down and hoping it doesn't tip over and roll away. Anyways, so in quotes 3 blue circuits per second, or 2.25, equals 63. If I can draw the diamond shape that I'm using. 63 iron per second. And leech off. Leech off the red line. Okay. So yeah, this will make the extra red circuits that I need. I think, actually, in terms of what is required for green circuits, you need 4 green circuits and then 20. Yeah, you actually could do, I could do the 6 to 6 and then just do this all as blues. I need reds. But I could turn this all into blues, actually, if I wanted to. Because the ratios are actually pretty perfect. Huh. This is actually kind of tempting. I might need to redo all my maths, but if I wanted to turn the Super Circuit Maker back into just doing reds, I might be able to do that. I could do that. I could make this just my blue production, because of the fact that you need 5 times as many greens as you do reds. as you need twice as many raw greens as you need greens that go into red. Because these each need 2, so that means 4. Divide both of these by 4, and you get 5 and 1. That adds up to 6. I have 6 lines of iron that I can use. So... Alright, I know what I'm doing. Alright, I'll need to split all these out and, or at least split out the one. Split out the one line into, so that, the one yellow belt line is going to just the reds for the, blue circuits, which means you need very few. You need very few green circuits for making the reds. And that just goes to show how few reds actually go into the blues. Like, the blues need so many green circuits overall. But then plastic is just, like, insane. Excuse me. And since I'm gonna need to make plastic, that also means... Great, I'm gonna need a source of coal. What coal source do I want to use? 15 million or the 30 million one? Why the fuck would I use that tiny bit? Jeez, that's not good. Okay. There are some very shoddy places to get coal from, but if I'm only using it for plastic, I think that will be fine. All right. Super Circuit Maker 2.0. I'm a firing my laser and making Super Circuit Maker 2.0. So I am going with my outpost method like I originally wanted to. Super Circuit Maker 2.0. And this will have a blue circuit icon, because that's exclusively what this will wind up making. Lovely. Ooh. You know what else I just thought of? Shit. All of this iron is going to be consumed by the machines. I'm not thinking of all the iron that I need for sulfur. I wasn't thinking of what I should do, I was thinking of what I could do, and that's not necessarily the best thing to do. Obviously, that's not best practice always, but you know what? Getting a really nice patch like this, and just being able to pull out a really nice ratio for making however many blue circuits per second I can, it's going to be slightly more than 2.25 per second, but it's not going to be... It's not going to be too much more than that. It's going to be more than that, but not by too much. It'll be like a quarter of that more. I'll have to figure out the exact ratios. Well, it's 5 times 15 per second. So, actually, is that only 15 machines? No. 30? No. Wait. Yeah, I think that's about 30. Maybe. Oh, God. I'm gonna have to do a ton of math all over again. I thought I just figured this out. You know what? Never mind. I'm gonna leave it as is. I'm gonna leave my maths alone. The perfect outcome would be me doing better planning. I don't plan very well. I'm just throwing the space together as I need it. I don't necessarily always need that much. But this 2.25 per second will hopefully help me. In terms of processing units, I don't need that many. It's actually more than enough for me to be able to do this 2.25 per second, so yeah. Space science. I'll have an excess. Hooray. I'll need to make a whole new base, though, for me to start to fuel my mega base. That'll be great. Can't wait to start making a whole new set of production and like a whole new train system. Oh my god. The more I think about the work that goes into a mega base, the less I actually want to do it, and the more I want to play around with the more science packs. But then I remember that one requires crazy amounts of work and I won't have the good resources. So it's like horrible either way for me. But then this game is fun. Someone once, I think someone has made a post in Tumblr in the past about how people have fun that isn't fun. And for some people, sometimes that would be Factorio or something like that. You know. Anyways, I should probably... where should I set up the train line? Alright, well, I'll start by setting up the train line. I don't know where it lines up, so I need to go over there. I also need to use my termites. I'm slightly above where I need to be. Alright. My mining speed is also pretty good, I think. I keep mentioning things like that, but I know I say it over and over again. I forget. Do, crawling all over the area. Why did that not get destroyed? Thank you. Next. I don't know. Yada yada yada. Another sad thing I just remembered. I'm probably gonna need to cut out that entire section with circles just there. Ugh. Because Eden Project for some reason has copyright struck that like really hard. I don't know why. It's not exactly like that's the most popular song in the world. That you get more than a few cents. Actually, you don't get anything. It's blocked. I guess that's why. Do 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 do. Big rock. Big rock. Break the big rock. My goodness. T-junction 2-to-1 with buffer. T-junction 2-to-1. All right. I am going to need to angle this. All right, I'll let that just go off on its own. And then I need... short section, and then I need a T-junction. And then just give me a couple more sections after that. Yeah. All right, so how many radars should I place along the way? Because I really should be having radars basically everywhere at this point, but I don't have them. I know I need to probably place a radar in here somewhere. A single radar would actually cover like a massive area. Of course, I don't have the ability to really see the range at which it covers. I can see it on this mini-map, but not particularly well. Oh. All right. Good, just double checking that this can be covered by that. Yeah. I haven't used any of the circuitry potential of this either yet. Yeah. All right, so the hypothetical coverage range of that top radar is there. This one is here. All right. Alright, I'll do that there. And then... Alright, this one is good. Now I need to figure out where this one will go. There we go. That should start to cover the factory area. Right? Maybe? We'll see. Anyways. Let's hop in Spidertron. I definitely do not have enough rail, so that's that. I don't have enough steel for more rail, despite the fact that I know I have tons of stone. And do I even have a lot of iron? I have an okay amount of iron for the iron sticks, so. Whatever. All right. Now that I've got that, my goodness, lots of dead trees. I really should clear out more dead trees. But that's future guy problems. Do I even have more solar panels? No. No, I don't. All right, so. Maybe I should make like a dedicated sort of standing place for Spidertron. Where should I put Spidertron? Where should I park my Spidertron? Maybe right here, and then Is this a square? I just realized. Oh, hey! I accidentally made a total square. I'll do it like that so it looks nice and cool and has like a sort of step up effect. That looks nice. I like it. Personally, I like really love the way that stone brick looks. Concrete is pretty nice, but stone brick looks like you could actually walk on it. Concrete looks like the sort of thing you would put on an uneven factory floor. Just gonna leave it at that. Even in here, this is a refined concrete sort of thing. Is refined concrete a thing I can do? I think it is. Basically, yes. Concrete grid. Oh. You need iron ore, stone brick, and water. Now, it can also be used to deconstruct any kind of built tiles. Now, is concrete grid the visual style that, is used in here? I don't know. I forget whether or not that's refined concrete or concrete grid. Now, concrete grid might be made to look like refined concrete, but just be more or less at the same level as concrete? I actually don't know. Now I kind of want to craft this. Oh. Of course, I'm going to do the concrete grid. No. Oh, there we go. Now this has water. There we go. We'll see what concrete grid looks like. Refined concrete, I'm not going to bother trying to make right away. But concrete grid looks cool. We'll see exactly whether or not it actually is cool on the ground. Oh. That's what that looks like. How about I put stone bricks there? I don't know if I actually want to have a lot of concrete grid now. Although, to be fair, this does actually, the more I look at it, the more I realize, that's actually kind of interesting looking. Like, it looks more like a place that I would put my Spidertron than the concrete. Like, way more that way. Now I actually maybe want to do the concrete tile and then do the refined concrete right here around the edge. Because these look way too uneven. Like, the stone brick looks like a cobblestone street, basically. It looks really nice. I actually would love this sort of texture in Minecraft in reality. Of course, I need to go ahead and grab the concrete grid. Yeah. Oh, come on, not quite. That it? I think that's it. And you know what? That actually does look pretty good. Is that what they're using in here? It's a lot closer to what they're using in there. This is a little bit rougher, though. So maybe it's just refined concrete in that case. The refined concrete texture. Because concrete grid looks pretty plain, but... Defect concrete, operations concrete. I could put down... operations concrete. That actually looks pretty good for this. So maybe I don't bother with the refined concrete. Here we go. Yeah, all right, I like that. That's good. That's pretty great. Is good. It's all good. You also walk pretty fast on it. I like that. It's 130% walking speed. Same with these. All right, yeah. Refined concrete is 150, but that's refined concrete. Yeah. I could also do like colors of refined concrete. So, anyways, I should really make like more walking paths throughout my base, but I digress. Let me restock my gears. I'm not gonna want these. I'm gonna want electric furnaces, and I have those in another building, I believe. So that's that. Let's restock these and these. I have so many of them. Medium electric poles. Lovely. And of course, if I slurp up some more steel, I'll be able to do some upgrades of them if need be. Ooh. Oh, did I just never give these enough electronic circuits? I guess maybe not. All right. There we go. Now I'm making radars. Okay, I might actually not really need that many. So how about enabled when radar less than, let's say, 20. I'm not going to need that many more throughout my entire playthrough. I have 127 right now. So how about I just give myself a Minecraft stack's worth and be done with it, because I probably won't need many more. At all. Ever. Alright, so I got 4,000 rails there. Rails are one of the few things you are pretty reliably going to need thousands upon thousands of at a given point in time because of what they're supposed to do. I will need a train, and I will probably want a train stop. Now, where should I bring in the blue circuits? Because if I'm gonna be doing, blue circuits, Oh, that's why those are all flashing. I'm like, why are those all flashing? That's because that entire section is still just blueprints. If I'm going to be doing these blue circuits pretty much expressly for the sake of crafting the rocket control units, maybe I bring them up through here. Having this many junctions in one area is kind of absurd, but, you know, whatever. Another thing I could actually do is off of this T-junction, I could put in a new Y-junction that is a 45-degree Y-junction. And then just sort of like shrink this down and put it into this section and then have the offshoot go up past here over to here. Yeah. Okay, there will be a minimal enough amount of traffic in that little area that it won't be a problem for me. Alright, so, in that case, I think I know exactly what I'm going to do. I shouldn't try to set up a station or anything just yet. Instead, I'll get rid of some cliffs. By the way, how many electric furnaces do I have? 260. How many do I need for this one? 144. I'm going to need more. I was like, for a second there, I was thinking, do I need more? Yes, I absolutely need more. Of course I need more. Duh. Dummy. Alright, I can grab more solar panels as well. Do I want to restock my set of belts? Certainly. Certainly. Do I have enough underground of everything? Yes. I have just so much of every given underground type. It's actually kind of absurd. Yeah. Okay, let me find my plane. Where's my plane? I want to use my plane because that's fast. Right here. You know, once I research the atomic bomb, I can actually use atomic bombs to destroy these giant forests, but I do have to keep in mind, atomic bombs give a lot of collateral damage. At least, my termites are very powerful and pretty efficient. Like, they don't take a ton of time, and I get to move around while I'm doing them. So, that's always a good thing. Remaining stationary and doing fuck all is always boring. Also, I think the circular range only really applies in terms of, like, if the nanobots, if there are enough that can be deployed all at once. Because it tries to do the circular range on top first, and then it does the bottom. And over to the right. Like, it doesn't produce perfect circles, of course, but it's pretty strange at times. I'm just getting so many trains into a small area, actually, which is not what you normally want to do unless it's your train yard, but still. I have so many trains in this small area. Like, it's actually become a bit of a clusterfuck. Anyways. That tree basically survived, so I deserved a nice death as opposed to death by acid or whatever the termites do. I'm just gonna quick make some more construction bots and then some additional repair packs. All right, so what I will do really fast is, uh-oh. I can actually leave that track intact. That's the wrong book. What I need is this one. All right, here we go. All right, that should be enough of that. Oh, I knew something was weird. Is that too far over? That is actually too far over. Hopefully this is not completely perfectly aligned. Okay, fine. Fine, I'll... literally just connect both of these. Am I able to get all of this covered with all the solar panels? I do believe so. Hooray. Alright, time for the beautiful bridge railway. Okay. That should maybe be enough. We'll see. All right. Train stops. Have a plain old locomotive. That's not what I'm looking for. Yes, I do have some. I knew I had some. With the rate at which this is going to be crafting, I only need like a... I honestly might just do a 1-1 and it'll be slowly coming over with the blue circuits. Maybe I only do 2 inserters coming out, because that'll be the rate at which these get consumed. It'll be minuscule. All right. Right. So what size factory building should I be using for this? This needs processing units and it needs speed modules. It's gonna need basically the same setup as the low density structures. But of course, add in the speed modules and this is gonna be a little bit slower. The good news is it only takes 1 of each of the things that it's taking in instead of like 20 and 2 and 5 and weird quantities and ratios. Well, not the most weird quantities and ratios. The steel to plastic is the weirdest comparative ratio, but like to the copper plate, it's pretty nice. Anyways, the rocket control units. Oh boy. What do we do for for the speed modules? These have a 30-second crafting time. These have 15 seconds. So the number of machines, I could just divide the number of machines that this requires by 2, and I'll get the number that I need for speed modules. So since I basically just be copying this, I just need to take one of these sides off and just do that for speed modules. And that'll be enough for the rocket control units. The nice thing is, come to think of it, I could recur a building, or I'll just do it all inside of one. Maybe I just do it all inside of one. That'll be probably pretty easy. Now, this continues to be short on what? Copper? Oh, I don't have any stack inserters. Do I have those on AutoCraft for me? Anywhere? I don't have red circuits going in there. Oh, wait. I do have red circuits coming into here for these. Alright, I'll go to the other one and make them in here. Alright, stack inserters. They require fast inserters and advanced circuits. Ah, fuck. That's why I really should have done it in the other one. Okay, you know what? I will do it in the other one. Oh god, this is gonna be a mess. Oh boy. What do I do for this? They require fast inserters, iron gear wheels, electronic circuits, and advanced circuits. All right. Stack inserter. Nope, this needs iron gear wheels. Where's the nearest machine making iron gear wheels? Pretty damn far away. Maybe I output it like that, and then I do something kind of screwy. Of course, none of this is best practice per se, but we're not trying for that. I can grab a red underground belt, and that will just reach. Let me just grab a box of size that I have on hand, and there we go. Stack limit. Hooray! I don't really have any more space to make more of these, so I'll just upgrade the actual gear machine. I think that's good enough. Like, I don't need it to be super fast. Just be able to, like, restock itself in a reasonable manner of time. That sound good? Because that sounds good to me. All right. And I'll just consume all the normal inserters and turn them into the fast inserters. That's also good with me. By the way, where the hell have I left my plane? All the way over there. Alright, whatever. Okay, so. What I should probably do is do some connection. Yeah, that's all nice and hooked up. For the sake of having my circuit network be all nice and connected, I'm gonna add a connection right there. Because I know I don't really do too much with, like, connections and stuff, but in a broader sense, but I want to have the option. I have done a few things with remotes. That was way back in like 0.15. Yeah. Yikes. Anyways, blue circuit drop off. And of course, super nice blue. What I need to do is go up and grab me a train. I just need a single normal cargo wagon. Nothing too fancy. Alright, I need some red circuits in here. 10. Oh, this also needs electric engines, and there are none in here. Really? There are no electric engines just like built up in here? Alright, I'll leave a bunch for myself for that in the future. I have none really stored up, but whatever, that's fine. I can just, you know, leech some off this line that barely even uses it. So, I also absolutely did not check that train track, but yep. Are there any more miners I could probably trim off? A handful. And by a handful, I mean apparently just one at the moment. Oh, nope, 2. Everything else is actually still pretty well stocked. From the looks of it, more or less. 59, 14, 38. Yeah, this is a decent enough node. It'll last a good long while more. It's a 12 million remaining. Yeah, that'll last a good long time. No need to worry. And hey, my blue circuits are backed up. Hooray! I was about to say, why is there not more yellow science coming out? Oh, Oh, the steel. Oh, the steel. Oh, we are hurting for that. The outpost for the blue circuits that I'm just currently setting up right now definitely could be replaced. Well, definitely was not as high of a priority as the steel in terms of trying to maintain what I currently have set up and running and what have you. But, you know, I'm getting by. Oh, who am I kidding? I definitely do not have enough steel. Right now, I'm going to output priority right so that all the steel goes down here. Because having only half that steel was hurting too bad. Like, look how few of these are actually turned on right now. That needs to change, like, drastically. Alright. Electric locomotive. This will be pure blue. It will have blue circuit drop-off. Stop is inaccessible from current position. Oh! I didn't fully hook this up. Okay. Okay, I should probably also add the cargo wagon. There we go. Oh no. Oh, come on. There isn't even all that much train track to be laid left. Alright. Now, onward! Nope. That is not the direction I want to go. I want to go down. I'm yelling timber. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Mm-hmm. There will only really be one belt coming in for that. So yeah. Let me quick rename this to SSM 2.0. It will be blue. SSM 2.0. And it will wait until full cargo or time past, not 30 seconds. Let's go with 150. And wait until empty cargo at the drop off. So yeah, go to that. And now switch over to manual so that you just stop there. Thank you. Okay, so, what I need to do, of course, I've done, like, almost fuck all this whole stream. Or at least it feels like it. I did a lot of math, and that's about it. Oh god, did I even get the, I did not get the materials I need for, go to blue circuit, drop off, please. Once this gets to the station, I'm going to switch it over to manual. Nope, that is definitely not where I wanted that to go. All right, there we go. Perfect. Okay, so what I need to do, of course, is steal all of the steel that I literally just allocated because, yeah, steel. I need a lot of steel. Ay, ay, ay. I need so much steel. I have 4 whole yellow belts worth of ore continuously coming in and being consumed. 4 whole belts. And there isn't really any backup. Like, this doesn't seem to fully pause. This doesn't seem to fully pause. None of these 3 seem to fully pause. I mean, go figure. Like, the only quote-unquote pausing, I guess, that you could say is happening is, like, further down here. But that's only short-lived because of the fact that this is just the end, and it's consuming enough that it doesn't stop. It just fills up the belt and then just continues on. Like, yeah. Ay, ay, ay. All right. How much steel do I have? I have 2,582. I definitely do not have enough concrete. How many of these factory buildings am I gonna need? I'll need. Ooh. I'll effectively need 1.5 more for the copper, because that's the amount of copper that I'll need. Okay. Unless I don't put it inside of factory buildings. Alright, so how awful would that be? This is the amount of space that it'll use. Okay, I can clean this up quite a bit so that it actually won't be too awful in terms of space usage. It'll use up a shit ton, though. And that's why I want to put it in a factory building. Like, come on, that's so much space. The factory buildings are so damn expensive. I don't quite have 4,000 steel worth. I do have over 4,000 steel's worth now. I need to go and get more concrete now. Just gotta check that there's nothing coming when I pass by trains, because... Be safe around trains. A message from Metro. You know, you don't want to get smushed. Yeah. Anyways. Ooh. That steel deficit, though. Yikes. Like, is this really consuming that much steel? Ay, ay, ay. And you want to know the worst part? The blue science probably only needs to be on one side of the belt. I'll let it back up the way that it is. Yikes. Oh god. Did I just back that up on the wrong side of the belt? Well, now it's only gonna back up on one side of the belt. That's fine. Now the resources will distribute themselves in a more or less okay way. Quote unquote okay. Like, yeah. In a less weird way. Let's leave it at that. Okay, right, I need to go and get a bunch of concrete. Oh my god, I have so much coal, I just realized. Good thing I have a box in which to deposit all the junk coal I get. And then more stone. And now I'm basically out of space in these boxes. Hooray. Just give me a stack of concrete, please. Now make me 2 of these. I know I need way more. Holy shit. You actually need 3,000 steel when you aren't using pre-made substations. Ugh. Where are my substations in my inventory even? Oh, up here. Okay. I have quite a few substations left, so I'm good. For now. Ay. These are 60 by 60, 46 by 46. Yep. Alright. Oh, I love running around fast. Gotta go fast. Nope. Not what I wanted to do. I wanted to use concrete grid. Well, as I do that, I actually get rid of the nice thing that I wanted to do with the concrete grid, so instead I'll just end the concrete grid. Actually, no, I'll continue it. I'll get rid of this section right here, because that does not look right. It must have a line all the way through. There we go. Now it looks good, I think. There we go. Now it does a spray out sort of effect. It looks weird but cool. It's like the tail of a rocket, I think. Why don't I add a nice angle to this? There we go. Nice, I think. Yeah, that'll be okay. In terms of, like, what it is. I think. This entrance has to be a little bit narrower because of the fact that it only has a... Well... Its opening is 1 tile instead of technically 3 tiles centered around 2. Yeah. It's a bit weird. Anyways. It's 2 tiles centered around... Well, wait. Yeah, this is just too wide. That's what I was thinking. This is narrower, just in general. That's what it was. I don't know. Alright, so. Now that I have some paving throughout the base, what do I do next? How's about I speed along a little bit in this train. Stop here real fast, because I want to pick up my plane. And go to Super Circuit Maker. Actually, no, it wouldn't make that sound. And set it to manual. Hooray! I don't have any electric pole Mark 1s on here. Right. Or medium electric pole Mark 1s. Or just medium electric poles. There aren't even Mark 1, it's medium electric poles. All right. So, factory building. Never mind. Do I have 3 of these things? I do. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Yes. Mm-hmm. Do. Just so much building. No. I'll fix the blueprint. No, come on. I think everything's constructed now. Hooray! All right, so 3rd from the top, 3rd from the bottom, and top left. Ah, of course. Third from the top, 3rd from the bottom, top left. All right, there we go. That should be iron done and dusted already. That's the power of blueprints and the power of these factory buildings, baby. I don't know. All right, let's see. Is this actually throughputing fully compressed? If not, pretty close to. Like, look at how many miners are actually turned off right now. Oh god. So maybe to be on the safe side, I upgrade all of this to reds. And I upgrade like the bottom section of all of this to be reds as well. Those were already red. I do not need those to be turned blue. Now, as glitchy as that may look, it's partly just because of the fact that it backlogs and stuff. So now that everything is coming through, I think almost as quickly as it possibly can. Everything should be pretty much fully compressed. So a few of these miners are on that weren't on before, which is great. Yeah, that means that we will be getting as full compression as necessary. All right, I need to look at this. Bottom, second from bottom, and then third from top. Or third from bottom, and then third from top. Bottom, third from bottom, and then third from top? Yes. There we go. Okay, so. What I have mapped out is the actually the way this outputs is pretty damn perfect, because this is supposed to be the reds that are supposed to be separate. Huh, right, that's actually pretty nice. All right, so these will be going to greens and reds that feed blue. These will be going to greens that feed just reds. So, yeah. And those reds will feed excess to the blues. Oh no, I didn't account for that in my train. God damn it. Oh, hi, babe. When did you chat that? Also, why are there not timestamps? Why are there not timestamps on the live chat? That feels like an oversight because I don't know what time Andrew chatted the cat at. Hello, I said hi, I go away now. Aww. Why don't you stay? Take off your coat, stay a while. Oh. Oh well. Okay, so I need to repeat this process for copper now. Oh boy. That's only 1.8 thousand. I'm not going to bother with that. That's even worse. Oop. Come on. Oh god. Flashing screen. Sometimes that problem happens. It doesn't not interest me. That's a double negative. So it does interest you? I know it doesn't actually interest you. But I'll see you soon. We have an album to listen to. Don't worry, it'll all make sense later. Don't worry. I grew up on a farm. Don't worry, it'll all make sense later. As, I forget what drag queen said that constantly during her season. RuPaul's Drag Race. Start your engines. RuPaul's Drag Race. May the best woman win. I expect Andrew just told me. Oh good, you've got the reference. She only said it twice. And it was Miss Fame. Ah, that explains it. No, that's 585. That is not worth that. You must line up. Is this going to be enough copper? Because I don't think it will be. Because I need 1.5 times the amount of copper as iron just for the green circuits, and then add in the fact that I need copper for red circuits. Not a huge amount, but a decent amount. Each one of these requires 5 copper overall. Oh boy. That's 2 additional copper for each red circuit. Yikes. I definitely do not have this in terms of miners. Like, what's the number of miners here? 142. That's not even 5 fully compressed lines. Anyway, bye. 142 divided by my approximation of 28 is 5.07 compressed yellow belts. Yikes. I definitely need that supplemental copper from down south. Alrighty then. So, let's do a lane by lane, or column by column basis. Obviously, this is only 14, so yeah. 25, that's close to okay. That's 32, that does not need that many miners. That's also 32. This is 25. No, please. I'm meaning to just find out how many are in there. 14, okay. Right, and how many were on this one? Just 25, okay, yeah. No. That button. I'm pressing 1. Was I pressing E and not Q? I don't know, I continually... I continually press the wrong buttons, just all over the place for basically everything. It's a hand-eye coordination thing. I don't think I ever really got that. Alright. So, the 6-6 lane balancer is upside down. Nope, wrong one. All right. I will upgrade that. I only really have 5 yellow belts worth of output. So, yeah. I mean, I guess the main reason why I upgraded everything was just so that I would not have to deal with figuring out, like, what pieces might have more ore on them than a normal yellow belt can handle. And yeah, just upgrading the whole thing is easier. This might be a little funky, but whatever. Yeah. So 2.5 red belts worth, or 2 red belts and 1 yellow. So what should I do? All right, well, I'll have to get the supplemental copper first. And in this area, should I'll just use these power poles. Are these the normal ones? No, these are the electric pole 2, electric booglue. That name actually is like adequate for once. Small electric pole Mark II electric booglue. Wait. That was weird. Doop, 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 doop. Okay. Everything is all nice and fed. Okay, so. Ooh, I also just realized that doesn't even get into the fact that I don't technically have the outputs of the uneven belts balanced whatsoever. But the good thing is, technically there are a good number on the right side of the belts on this side, and then on the left side over here. So technically it'll all balance through. So yeah, it should all be fine. It should all be fine. Now, since there's gonna be some weird stuff going on, I'm gonna give a little bit of extra space for the copper. And just do that. And take the 1 copper plate, put it in the corner. Nope, that's not the one. I'm gonna need another one of these for all the copper smelting. Right, they don't wanna connect. Even if technically what am I thinking? Even if technically it isn't being used to its full potential. That's what I'm trying to say. Isn't it like third from bottom, third from top? Yep, it is. My memory sometimes. Other times it's pretty damn awful, you know. Okay, so in terms of what I need for copper, I need actually I might need both of these buildings full. Ugh. Alright, so I guess in that case, fingers crossed that I'm able to fully saturate 3.5 red belts out of the other thing, but yeah. Okay. I do really need to do a lot with this. Yeah. Close out those details. Finish SSM 2.0. That actually won't be on here. That won't be on this one. Add new. SSM 2.0. Add to top, because it's the most important one right now. Details. First of all, I need to connect copper from below. Fill in copper smelting. Build green circuits. Build red circuits. Build blue circuits. Highly repetitive. Make sure copper from below is 3.5 red belts or we're fucked. Below to smelting. Update. Okay. And of course I will mark this as copper from below. That way it's nice and visible on the map, you know. Alright, anyways, that'll have to do it. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like if you did. Subscribe if you want to see more. Hit the notification bell for notifications as to when I go live. I go live on Sundays from 6 to 9. Nice US Central Time. Give or take some extra time at the start and or end. Really depends. Usually I don't end early, but sometimes I can. But I do frequently start late, and I apologize for that. But sometimes things just come up and it's just like a couple minute delay. It's not usually going to be too bad. I don't actually usually post about it like I used to on like Discord or anything. But yeah. Anyways, so That's Sundays. And then Thursdays from 7 to 9 U.S. Central Time. Andrew and I have actually been getting a little bit better at being consistent with our times. At least I think. Anyways, what we are doing, Andrew and I, this coming Thursday is getting back into the Ace Attorney series. So we will be starting up with the second game in that series, which I have no prior knowledge of. I mean, to be fair, I didn't have prior knowledge of basically any of the cases in the first game. Except for the fact that Andrew did explain to me, like, the bare basics of what was probably going to happen. Or, well, not the bare basics. More like trying to come up with creative ways to, I guess, tease me out with details, and then things that I probably wouldn't be able to figure out how they connected together until, like, the last moment, which he actually did pretty well with. But, like, that... I knew that Maya wasn't going to be at the start in the second game, though, because, or at least immediately anyway, because of the fact that I've seen the game art for the second game. Like, who the hell is this younger looking character who wears basically the same thing as Maya? Oh, that's Pearl. Oh, that adds up. She's another Fae sister. Anyways, yeah. That's a little bit of a minor spoiler for Ace Attorney, but it's not really going to be too much of a spoiler for too long, because come next week, or next stream, that'll be revealed, I'm sure. Unless for some reason that's like really delayed in coming through the game, but I feel like it shouldn't be. Maybe that's case 2. But case 1 is usually an introductory case from what I understand. I mean, that's how it's been with both the first game and the Professor Layton one. That first case was really not that simple per se, but it wasn't too bad. It was pretty damn weird though. Anyways, that should just about do it. Thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, notification bell sometimes works. I don't know. Thank you for watching all the way through the stream, if that's actually the case that you did. And I'm sorry for any muted sections here and there. Anyways, that should do it. Thank you so much for watching all this time. This has been Guys Smith signing off. Until next time, take care. I'll see you guys. Bye!